Hey folks, it's Walt. Hey, I got something I want to show you today. I want to show you how to set up your free URL Rotator. And you ask, what is a URL Rotator? Well, basically, it's something that can split test your landing pages or any type of promotional page that you're offering. The first thing you want to do is create 2 to 3 landing pages. And then ideally, what you would like to do is go to somewhere like ClickMeter for tracking URLs. So you want to also track your landing pages. Okay, so the key thing is, and here I'm going to show you really quick, what you really want to do is this. If you folks can see that. Okay. So basically what you want, these are your landing pages, 1, 2, and 3. You want to set them up to each individual tracking link. You can get that from ClickMeter. And by the way, you can get the free version too. And then those tracking links will go straight to your rotator. Okay? And then you'll have one link for a rotator link that'll split test, let's say, 3 landing pages. Okay? Alright, so going back to this, I found this URL Rotator. It's from LJ Scripts, and it's a really nice one. It just takes a little bit of work to set it up, but it's very easy. So the first thing you do is you go down here to download now. You click on that, and the next thing that happens is you'll get some files, and this is the instruction file. Okay, it'll come as a zip file, so you'll have to extract it into any folder that you want. So what will happen is you'll have these 3 files: index.php, the urlazy file, and the configuration.php file. Those 3. And what you want to do is upload them to any folder on your site. So I use Hostgator, but I also have GoDaddy, and I got Bluehost, and I have JustHost. I got a bunch of hosting platforms, but just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to show you this Hostgator. Okay, so you go to your Hostgator account, of course. You get into your cPanel and you go down to File Manager and you click on File Manager, and it'll bring you to this, your cPanel here. And since the instructions said to load these 3 files into any folder, you see that? I just decided to go ahead and put them in the same folder as my main domain name here with the landing pages that I have, which are LP 1 through 6. Okay, and I'm only going to be using LP 5 and 6, which is what I'm doing right now. Okay, I upload. So you go upload here. When you click upload, it'll ask you what websites. You'll have a browsing button, so you click browse, and then you'll find the 3 files, and you can see that I've got them here: configuration.php, index.php, and urlazy. Okay, so now that those 3 files are uploaded into my cPanel, the next instruction is this. Okay, Chmod means to change the mode. Okay, so you want to make sure that you give the right permissions for the read, write, and execute for these 3 files. And the way to do that, at least with Hostgator, is here. You go to change permission. Oh, first you have to highlight one of the files. You go to all 3 files, right? And change permission, and there it is right there. You see the 777? It matches basically this one right here, right? 777. Okay, so that's basically giving full permission to those first 2 files, but the index file has less permissions, and I'll show you here. So when you unclick, let's say, one of these, it'll go to 7.5. So basically the write permission is not allowed. And let's say you take this read out, it becomes 3. Okay, so if you take the execute out, it becomes 6. So basically with 777 you got full permission. Okay, so anyway, that's how you change the permissions on all 3 files. And once you've done that, you go to step 3 and you go to this website. Okay, so what you do is you copy this, and then you go up to the top here. Now this is assuming that you've already created a domain name with hosting. Okay, whether it's with GoDaddy or whoever you want, or Hostgator. And I'll show you. Okay, so in order for this to work, I have to change, right here it says your site, right? Yoursite.com. So I'm going to put my website right in here. So my website's called Walt's Wealth. WaltzWealth.com. And since I don't have a Rotator folder because I put it right into the main folder, I'm going to get rid of this part here. Although you can optionally create a separate folder for these, and it's probably a better idea to do that. Okay, I'm ready to go ahead and click this link. So once I click it, oh, that's kind of funny. Server not found. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Waltz. It's not Wall's Wealth. It's Walt's Wealth. Right there. Okay, so then I click that, and it's going to come up with this. Okay, you're going to go ahead and set up your admin name. You're going to put in a new password. The first password, you're going to get an original one that comes up with so here, let me show you. The first one that comes up, the first little pop-up window, is going to ask you for the username and password. The first one you put in is admin underscore username, and the password is just password. Once you set that up, it'll bring you to that last site that I showed you, because it wants you to go ahead and change the password, right? So you go into the admin name and whatnot, you put in your new password and you change it. So then you have your setup there. So let's go back to the instructions. Okay, so now you're set. Actually, you got one more step here. You go back here and you copy this link, because this is where you're going to be adding your URLs, okay? Copy, go up here, paste it, and of course I don't have a Rotator folder, and my site is Walt's Wealth. Waltz. Okay, so I click on that, and it brings you into this little window here where it's going to ask you for your URLs, okay? And you can put in your landing pages right here. Each URL is separated with a new line, so you can put in whatever it is. In my case, I could either put the landing page itself, or I can actually go to the tracking link. And the tracking link that they gave me are these guys here, so I can go ahead and copy this, for instance. Put it over here, and then I'll add my other page just underneath, okay? And then you're set. See, and that's what I already have already, so I don't want to delete any of that. So at that point, I'm ready. I'm going to log out. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to get out of this one here. Okay, since I already got my URLs added to that list, the next thing is I'm going to go ahead and check it. So this is your Rotator link right here. This is the main link you want to have, folks. You copy this, you go up here, paste it, and my Rotator folder is not there, so but I do have my site, which is Walt's Wealth. Let's see what happens. Okay, there's one page, so let's go back. Let's see. So I should have a rotation of two other ones. Well, actually, 2 pages altogether. Okay, so since this is a random Rotator, sometimes it's going to give you the same page, and sometimes it's going to give you a separate one. There's my other one there. So it's going to be back and forth. Basically, it's a good system for free. It's kind of weighted differently, but for the most part, it's almost symmetrical. I would say I wouldn't call it exactly 50% in between these 2 pages, but it's pretty close. So there you go, folks. That's my tip of the day. If you have any questions, go ahead. My contact information is just below. And I'll leave the link for this LJ Scripts website, okay? I'm very happy to do this for you. All right, folks. Well, I hope you have a great weekend, and let's make some sales, okay? Let's make 2014 the year that you retire. All right, folks. I'll see you later.